Hey, how you doing, guys? It's Dan,
And it's David.
and today is June 17th, Saturday actually, and we got a little podcast for y'all, maybe 45 minutes the most.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover a few topics today, including what's on the tech news, some old school movies that we wanted to cover,
Yeah.
and maybe a few things about the music industry that we thought that maybe we need some talking.
Yeah. Some stuff that interests us, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. What's on the news right now? I think Dragon Ball Z Fighters or Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Fighters.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters. That's what I call it. But
It,
some new game I think is coming out only on Xbox, it seems like. An Xbox One X.
really?
Yeah. But that game looks freaking awesome, man, because it reminds so much of Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah.
And just watching the gameplay and stuff, my God, man, it's like that's what I always wanted in a Dragon Ball fighter game. That's like pretty much what I wanted ever.
It's like it really is like also we saw a couple of videos and people talking about it. It
Mm-hmm.
really is like a mixture of was it Guilty Gear,
Guilty Gear.
Marvel vs. Capcom,
Mm-hmm.
even a little Blaze Blue.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I remember I played that a little bit.
So it's a good combination of games. I think they said that it was the same people that make Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
So that'll be nice, man. This game's gonna be nice.
yeah,
What else? Oh yeah, at E3 they covered E3.
yeah. They covered the game at E3, and there's just so much stuff we're getting out. The big news is Xbox.
Xbox One
They
X.
announced the Xbox One X, and it's being priced at $500.
Well, actually, $4.99 to be all
Yeah.
specific and technical.
But yeah, which I think is a reasonable price for a console that strong.
Yeah,
A lot of people at first were expecting a lot more money. Like,
yeah. I mean, for the stuff that they're putting in it,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't even know how they made it that cheap.
Yeah. And we're already seeing like differences like in Assassin's Creed Origins
Yeah,
and like just so much detail and like you can see the landscape, you can see a lot farther compared to like, the consoles out right now.
hey, you think they're gonna start making updates for the older Xbox games, so they run better on the
You mean
new?
like the ones that came on Xbox One you're talking
Yeah,
about? Yeah. I think they are. They already announced like some games are getting updated.
to run better.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? That's actually gonna be nice, man.
Yeah.
I wonder how Forza 7 is gonna look like.
Forza 7, it looked pretty cool. And you're always gonna get a good game when you buy Forza, you play it. It's always a solid race
It
game, the
really
best
is.
racing game out there right now.
Ah,
Forza Horizon. What what,
ah.
what are you gonna argue with? Let's see.
Drive Club is pretty good. We
I
also
heard
got
that thing flopped. A lot of people said that thing
it flopped, but it's an alright game. It's getting updates. Like
Hmm.
the publisher still supports it.
Oh, okay.
That's what's good about it.
Man, nobody
Uh,
really talks about that.
you still forgot about the Gran Turismo.
That series fell off, man. It used to be the best racing game out there.
When Forza 2 came out, that's when it kind of went underground. Nobody really talks about it anymore.
What was the latest one? 5? Right? I think it was
Gran Turismo 5. It's 6. It's Gran Turismo 6.
Oh, okay.
And then they're coming out with Gran Turismo Grand Sport or something like that
Hmm.
on PS4.
Eh.
What?
The new, I think that it has competition now with the new Need for Speed.
Oh, I don't
Payback.
know, man. I don't like Need for Speed that much, man. It's kind of like I've been trying to play the last few games and they're too arcadey.
It needs to go back to that underground style,
Yeah.
Underground. What was the one after the Carbon, right? Where it's like you race over turf. and
Most
everything?
Wanted. It was
The one where
Underground,
it
Most
was a
Wanted,
PlayStation, I think, PlayStation 2.
Carbon.
But I just remember I think Carbon is the one where you race, like you race for turf. You gain turf from your rivals and stuff.
Yeah.
And your crew gets big.
The last one I played was the new one, and you couldn't skip the cutscenes. Man,
I heard it was live action. Is it?
it's live action. Yeah,
I hate live action.
it's live action. You can't skip the cutscenes.
It reminds me of like the cheesy Command and Conquer live
Oh yeah,
action
yeah,
scenes.
yeah.
I remember
Exactly
I
like
used to
that.
always hear about it. Like those games are good, and I'm like, I'm gonna check out the story. I see the freaking live action. Like, oh my god!
Off.
Like, what is
Pressing
it?
the off button.
Yeah, skip.
But about that Assassin's Creed Origins, man, we saw some gameplay of it
Yeah.
at E3.
And tell me about the gameplay, Dan.
Man, like to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like like I told you before, it looks like a mixture of Dark Souls and maybe The Witcher 3. in my opinion, that's what the gameplay looks like. Like
Yeah, I think I noticed like when they were like swinging, like it seems like you had to dodge at a certain
you have to
time.
dodge at a certain time, and he's got the shield up, and
Mm-hmm.
he's got to go like this.
But it obviously ain't gonna be as hard as Dark Souls.
Hell no! Like they
Let's
don't
not even
want
get
they
into
don't
those games
they're
because I
not
know
gonna
I'll
sell
get
as many
mad.
games if they make it as hard as Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw this
GIF.
GIF, and it was this guy. He pushed the guy off the cliff on Dark Souls,
Yeah.
and then he was celebrating, and then out of nowhere, this guy comes out of nowhere and just punches him off the cliff. That's how dark. That's how bad Dark Souls is
I
about.
can only imagine that.
Like he went
Man.
bah, knocked the guy off the cliff, and then another guy comes right behind him and knocked him out of the cliff.
I would be so mad.
Oh man, but I like maybe if I get another system, I'll get Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm gonna get. I don't know about Assassin's Creed. In all honesty, I don't know.
I need to see like the modern day story. Like I want to actually give the modern day like attention. It lacked that, man. Like
Like then isn't this Prince of Persia we're playing?
basically that's what it looks like. Yeah, I mean. The old Assassin's Creed, they were already good, always good, because it had a good balance of modern day, and then you go back in time and
Yeah.
everything. It kept you invested in the story. Well, at least for me. And then 3 happened, Assassin's Creed 3, and
That just killed it.
yeah,
It's because they were doing it yearly, man. That's what messed them
yeah,
up.
that's what happened. They got that. They got money hungry.
And then didn't they mess up with Unity at launch?
Mm-hmm.
With all the glitches?
Oh my god, yeah, that thing launched bad. I actually thought about getting the game, but I didn't.
Yeah, good thing you didn't, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna get Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I'm gonna get a new Battlefield. I'll try to check out that new Battlefront that they launched.
Battlefront
2.
looks cool, dude.
I'm gonna try to get that because they added a storyline.
Yes, dude, it looks cool.
So
Like
I'm
you
gonna
can play
check
with
that
Darth
out.
Maul in the multiplayer, and like he'd be like twisting around like real fast,
Like
dude,
in the movies?
yeah, dude, super fast. You go across the whole map, you just freaking twist around.
Dang.
This looks so freaking fun. You can play as a Boba Fett or
You can't play as both. Oh yeah, you could.
the
The hunter.
the hunter, the bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter?
I can't remember the other one. It's Boba Fett and Jango Fett. There you go, Jango Fett. I can't remember which one's the dad or the son. I can't remember. But I just remember you can play as one of them. You have your little jetpacks.
Man, I remember the Battlefronts like on PlayStation 2.
Uh huh.
Man, those
Oh
are
my
killer,
god,
man.
the first one's the one I played the hell out of. I kind of enjoyed the second one, but the first one, I don't know why I just enjoyed it more. I guess because of the droids.
You ever played it on PSP?
Oh, I never played. Oh yeah, yes, I played the second one. It was pretty fun playing that. Okay.
But I'm gonna check out that game. I'm also gonna check out Forza 7 if I get the Xbox. So it depends if I get the new PS4 Pro.
Mhm.
I'm gonna check out Forza 6, not Forza 6, Gran Turismo 6.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, man, this year is gonna be pretty nice.
The games
Gonna be
you
pretty
finally
nice.
see like games, like actual games coming out
Yeah.
for consoles that keep you invested.
I did not like the fact that they're gonna make instead of making a new game, a totally new game, they're gonna relaunch Skyrim on the Switch.
Yes, dude. Bethesda's conference, they make Doom, Wolfenstein,
Yeah.
Fallout,
Oh yeah.
Elder Scrolls.
But I know they launched VR, Fallout 4 VR.
Yeah, it's just like re-releasing stuff, man.
They're gonna re-release Skyrim,
Fallout.
Fallout. They're gonna they make the new
Fallout, I say
Wolfenstein. They're gonna
Fallout
make the new
because,
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, the Wolfenstein looks pretty cool.
They're gonna make a new one out of those, but I'm talking about big budget games.
It's like I was expecting a new Elder Scrolls because Fallout, it just came out so I was
Yeah.
like, it has to be Elder Scrolls. I don't care if they did the MMO
It's already
game.
been 7 years, man. It's already been like 6-7 years since
And like
Skyrim came out.
with the new consoles and everything, it needs it because even the remaster, it looks pretty good on the new consoles. But if you actually just rebuild like a whole game, new engine and all that,
It's gonna look even better.
heck yeah.
You're not dealing with old.
Hopefully better voice actors or more voice actors because Skyrim had the same. Like you fight the enemies like you never should have come here. It's like the same guy over and over again.
No, I heard if you kill a chicken, that they'll
Yeah.
try to kill you. Everybody tries to kill you.
Sometimes I'll piss off a guard. I'll take off running, and into the woods,
Uh-huh.
and I would just kill him right there, so there'll be no witnesses. I have this mod actually on there, and it has like patrols like storm cloaks and Imperial. They're like a rival armies or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I'll piss one of them off. I'll take off running and I'll run into another like Imperial, the opposite sides, freaking like patrol, and they would just have a little big old battle. And you can like run into these like abandoned like castles where there's like necromancers that use black magic and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and it'll be both the sides of Stormcloaks and Imperials, and the people using magic are all fighting. It'll be pretty badass. It's like a mod I got.
Dang. See, I need to check that game out. I'll probably try to pick that game up if I get the Switch.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the mods, man, it just makes it so much better. I mean, as long as you ain't cheating too hard. On that one, I'm not really cheating.
I mean, I'm Fallout 4, you're cheating.
Yeah, Fallout 4, yeah, definitely, because I'm like one-shotting everything.
One shot everything. You got the alien blaster,
Yeah.
unlimited ammo.
Super fast reload.
Yeah, and then you can run really fast.
Heck yeah.
Oh, man. But what's next? Oh, yeah, we can talk about old school movies.
Oh, yeah.
Totally different topic.
All right. Old school movies, the ones that we enjoyed. Let's start with Goodfellas.
Oh, man.
Man, that movie. That was, I think I might have watched that before Godfather.
It's actually, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea, bad idea. I don't know.
Both movies are really good. I love both of the movies big time. But I don't remember which one I watched first. But Goodfellas,
Uh-huh.
it had like everything I wanted. Like it was like a perfect balance. It had like a little good comedy, dark comedy, dark humor.
Oh, you think I'm funny?
Yeah.
Do I amuse you?
The little small one. I forgot
Yeah,
his name.
Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Look at this guy over here. Remember the dude? He just shot him. There's the little. I think he was like a low level guy.
Uh-huh.
I guess he was like muscle. And he was like giving him a drink and what's his name?
Oh, yeah, he
Talk
shot him.
shit.
Yeah.
He talked shit to him. It was like, and Wesley turned back to him like, you know what, fuck you or something like that. And Wesley like, and they all looked at him. They're all laughing like, oh, because they know how he is. He gets real mad real easy. And then he's like all laughing and everything with them. Then now I know he pulls a gun, just shoots the dude. And
Didn't he
like,
break his leg or something like that at first? And
I
then
think so. Yeah.
and then
No,
he
he
came-
beat his ass or something like that.
something like that. And then he came back.
Mm-hmm.
Then like the next time, the next scene. And then he shot him.
God damn.
You ever seen Casino?
Yes, I have seen it once, but I can't
Man.
really remember it too much.
I won't be honest with you, man. Like completely honest. I liked Casino better than Goodfellas.
Really?
Yes.
I remember Sharon Stone back in the day was fine as hell.
Man.
Basic Instinct.
Oh yeah, Basic Instinct.
Everybody
Like,
remembers that scene.
opening. Let me just open my skirt for you. But man. But in all honesty, the way it was structured, the way it was directed, for me, Casino was better.
Was it directed by Martin Scorsese?
The same people, the same guy.
guys who did Godfather?
But it was like 5 years after.
Hmm.
But the way it was structured, like my favorite scene in that movie is when they're fighting in the house,
Mm-hmm.
and the girl says, "You never loved me in the first place."
Oh, yeah, yes.
And the guy, "How can I love you?" Oh yeah, no, the guy's like, "You never loved me in the first place," and the girl's like, "How can I love you when you treat me like a dog?" And stuff like that. So that's what made the movie. I can't cough coughing. That's what made the movie really good for me.
Mm-hmm. Don't they, is Robert De Niro's character that he dies at the end, right?
No, he didn't die.
Because I thought one of them blew up, right? Didn't it
Robert
blow
De
up?
Niro's car blew up, but under
Oh.
the seat of that car was made with a metal shield.
Oh, so
So-
he already was, prepared.
No, what happened is that car, it was like, it was to make the car balanced out. If you got one side too heavy, the other side is gonna like be like this, leaning. So they put a metal bar on that car, on that ear,
Mm-hmm.
to make it more efficient, to make it, not lean. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
So that model car that he got was lucky. He got lucky, and he
And
survived
it was
it.
his partner, Joe Pesci, right? That tried to kill him?
Well, Joe Pesci was already dead.
Because he was sleeping with his wife, right, at the time, Sharon Stone?
I think, yeah, you might be right. You might be right. But Joe Pesci died.
Okay.
Joe Pesci's the one that died. He got beat in a cornfield. He got beat up, him and his brother.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen that one.
They got beat up. Um, but the way it's structured, the way it was directed, I think I like Casino a lot better.
Hmm. Another movie, something a similar thing is Godfather. The first one,
Oh,
hands
I'm
down.
gonna give you an offer you can't
No,
refuse.
I'm gonna make a mother
You
can't
can't
refuse.
refuse.
And I love that movie so much because it's just so awesome. You see like the family, they're all close together, and the rivalry, the starts happening. Other families start trying to rebel against
Yeah,
them. The Corleone family, right?
yeah, the Corleone family.
And the dad ends up dying just, I guess, old age or something like that.
No,
He
no.
got sick, right? He had like a stroke or like a heart attack or something
He
like
had a
that.
heart attack at the end. He had a heart attack. You're talking about the first or second
Yeah, the
one?
first one.
First one. Okay, yeah. He had a heart attack. Well, first he got shot,
Yeah, he
and
got
and
shot.
he survived the
Hmm.
gunshots, and then he died from a heart attack.
Before that, though, one of his sons already got shot up. Remember
Yeah, at the toll
because
booth.
his sister's, husband, she called and, he got his ass beaten. He's like, I'm going to go over there, but it was a trap the whole time. Sister never knew. So he just goes to the toll booth, you know. They're going to let him pass, and out of nowhere, a bunch of cars show up. He's like, what the fuck? I remember that. Or he says, like, motherfucker. And he just gets shot at. A bunch of people get out the car with Tommy guns, just mow him down. He was like, he's getting shot multiple times. And I love Michael's, his path all the way to, where he becomes the Godfather, the leader of the family.
Yeah.
That was like the best thing. The ending, man.
Oh yeah. Whenever they close the
Like, cause you
door.
never would have thought that he would be the one, dude. Like, he'll be the one that, like, I'm taking care of business. And he did it badass. He just walks up to both of the cop and the leader of that other mob family, blows him right in the head, shoots him in the head.
But man, that those three movies that we just talked about have to be one of the best ones,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like, there's other movies that I've watched that are equally as good, but
Mm-hmm.
gangster movies. It's Casino. It's Goodfellas. You ever heard of The Bronx Tale?
The Bronx, too. Who's in it?
Uh, Not Robert De Niro. I think it might be Robert De Niro in it, but it's another gangster movie that's supposed to be real good. Carlito's Way,
Carlito's Way, Scarface.
Scarface. Um, Let me see what else. That's like, oh, talking about new ones. The one with Johnny Depp.
Oh, the one where he plays John Dillinger.
Yeah.
I can't remember the
No,
name.
no. Well, there's that one. That one's called uh the Most Wanted. No, or
I can't remember, but it was a good ass movie. I
yeah.
remember that. And what's the other movie? Johnny Depp is a gangster.
It just came out like 2 years ago. The one I'm talking about just came out.
Though I've seen one recently, but they didn't have Johnny Depp. It was they had the brothers, the two twin brothers.
Oh, that one's a
With
good
Tom
movie.
Hardy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Tom Hardy, but he's got a twin brother in
Yeah.
it, and one of them's like retarded.
No, he's gay,
Oh yeah, he's gay.
and he's like he gets pissed off or
Real easily, yeah.
That movie's really good, man. But damn, that dude caused a lot of trouble for his brother.
Heck yeah. What I had in my mind is like other like talking about other movies. It's kind of like those action movies that used to come out, like Predator,
Oh, okay.
Fugitive, uh, the Demolition Man, um,
Total Recall type
Total
of
Recall, Commando,
Commando.
all the Jackie Chan movies,
Mhm.
all the Van Damme movies,
Jet Li movies.
Jet Li
Bruce
movies,
Lee movies.
Bruce Lee movies,
The IP Man movies. And
Ip Man,
stuff. Yeah.
IP Man, whatever. I miss those kinds of movies, man. They don't really make them anymore.
It's really lacking in martial art movies. There is the one with Tony Jaa.
Ombak.
Umbach Warrior, there you go. The first one, I watched that one. I haven't seen the other ones.
I haven't watched the other ones either. I watched the first one because it's like because of the hype behind it.
Mm-hmm. And then there's Raid Redemption. You ever
That was
seen
really
those?
good. No.
Badass, man. Like, and that in the Raid Redemption, he and a SWAT team, they go into like they're in an Asian country obviously, but they go to this big old freaking massive hotel,
Mhm.
and they get trapped because they knew they were coming. The gangsters knew they were coming, that they were trying to take out, and they get trapped in a hotel, so they had to fight their way all the way up to the very top level to the gang leader, the kingpin guy. And man, this one dude, like a bunch of the SWAT team people, would just one by one start going down, just mow down, or they fight to the deaths and everything. And like the martial arts and everything is so badass. Like the main guy, just going there, just beating the shit out of people. It'd be him against like a bunch of them. Like this dude had like a massive ass like, army of gangsters, dude. Like shitload. Come out of rooms out of nowhere, freaking trying to stab him and everything. He's just like in there using elbows, knees and stuff. But that's one of the best movies. One movie you really gotta watch that one.
I need to watch it, man. Like I need to get back into the martial arts genre.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm missing right now.
They made a second one. It's not too long ago too.
Really?
I haven't seen that one though.
Like I got into the whole gangster movie. I got into the drama movies. Like I was watching. There will be blood.
There will be blood.
Or
No
Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
What else was I watching? The Others. You remember The Others?
The Others.
It was like a horror movie.
I don't think I remember watching
It
that.
was like Nicole Kidman, and like she thought she was alive this whole time, but at the end she was dead. She was the ghost.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Ooh.
I've heard of it. I'm pretty sure.
That's a really good movie. I saw the one with the twins, the one you just talked about. I saw that one.
Movies like The Prestige.
Prestige. Have you seen The Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yeah,
That's one of my favorite movies, man.
I love that movie. Like I've been waiting for a sequel to that. Like
it's coming out. It's coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard about the Kingsmen?
The Kingsman Service?
Kingsman.
I haven't seen that one. I've always wanted to watch it.
It's sort of like it reminds me of The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like that kind of movie.
The new one's about to come out too.
Mm-hmm. I'm just happy that they're both getting sequels and they're both coming out. I think next year. Oh man. I guess next we can talk about music industry. What do you think we should talk about the music industry?
First I want to talk about. I'm a Kendrick fanboy.
Yeah.
So anything Kendrick gets on, I gotta listen to it.
I mean, he is, man. Like
he came out.
He's always texting me about Kendrick did this, Kendrick did that.
I'm sending him like links to listen to this shit right here. No, but Mike Will made a song and Kendrick's feature on there with
Perfect Paint.
With Perfect Flame, yeah, that's the name of the song with Ray Shrimmer.
Ray Shrimmer.
I don't know, whatever.
Gucci Mane.
And Gucci Mane, yeah.
And Kendrick Lamar then.
Yeah. And man, I actually like that song. Even Gucci Mane's part.
Like, Gucci Mane is pretty badass.
I was like, okay, this dude can actually rap. I just never really like gave him the time, actually try to listen to him.
But didn't you say he dissed Drake on one of the parts?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even catch it.
Yeah, because I actually was going through the comments and they pointed it out. And I think I remember listening to Drake's song. It's like, I got a big team with bigger rings or with big rings. And then Kendrick's on his part.
No. Drake says, I got a big team with big rings. Or something like that.
And then Kendrick's part is like, I got a small team with bigger rings.
It's a straight up shot at him.
Yeah. Like, pretty much he came from a smaller label and he's bigger now, Or he's starting, get bigger.
I think he is bigger, man. It's starting, more like you said, he's starting.
I think Drake might have peaked, dude.
Think so?
I think he's peaked. I think he's gonna hit that Lil Wayne, like he falls off slowly. Like you probably gonna hear more about him, compared to Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne just stopped hearing like music from him, really.
He stopped trying.
Yeah.
It seems like he stopped trying.
Because Lil Wayne was badass back then too.
2008, 2007, 2009. Man, like all you hear was Lil Wayne. Everybody had Lil Wayne.
Same thing with 50 Cent too. Early 2000s.
Everybody had 50 Cent.
Man, I still love 50 to this day, man. I love his music.
Do you know what song everybody had? Lean Back with Fat Joe.
Oh my god. 50,000 copies, Fat Joe?
Yeah, 15,000.
15, there you go. Make a little 50 Cent cry over that too.
It went copper.
Yeah.
It went wood.
50 will find where your mom works too, just ask DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. That's messed up. That's really messed up.
50 is such a savage, but he does it like a troll, like funny way though.
But he found DJ Khaled's mom working.
That is crazy. But yeah, what's up with you,
Oh man, lately I've been listening to a lot of Bay Area rappers.
Bay Area?
Like, I don't know if you heard of him. I Am Sue.
No, I've never heard of him.
He's really good, man. Like, I would put him up there with kind of like an E40 kind of rapping style. Mm-hmm. He doesn't do the
I hate that shit, man.
But he like the rest of rapping part. He's pretty good at it. He's got a new mixtape called I think I'm Boss Up or something like that. Bossed Up,
Mm-hmm.
like Bossed up.
Mm-hmm.
3 just came out, and one of the songs on there with 24 hours. This other rapper called 24 Hours.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you gotta listen to it. It's kind of like you heard of Ty Dolla $ign, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know his flow.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that. So it's kind of like it's got the same flow
Mm-hmm.
with like this really relaxed beat in the
Kind
back.
of like in a way, kind of R&B in a way.
In a way R&B ish, but in the way it's still rap.
Trap So in a way, I guess you say that. Kind of like Trap So's like Bryson Tiller and Six Black or whatever the hell you want to call him.
Kind of, yeah. Is his name Six Black or Six
Or
Black?
Black. I think they call him just Black.
But he's put the six, right?
Yeah, he just puts the six in
Yeah.
six in there.
Oh, but a new rapper coming up is 24 Hours, man. And this guy, I think you're gonna be on the lookout for him. He's coming up. He's got this new song called "What You Like."
What you like?
Man, like for me, this is my favorite song right now. No,
Mhm.
honesty, this is the song that I'll be listening to maybe in a few weeks, maybe in the
Mhm.
next few 2-3 weeks. I think he's gonna be on the come up. In all honesty,
You know, it's kind of like Tentacion, you know, XX Tentacion.
uh
You've been hearing a lot about him now, dude. Like, I think he's about to be the first one out of all of them that's going to get.
But you notice
big.
he doesn't have a single hit on the Billboard, but he's getting so famous.
Yeah. And, like, you know, this may be sound nerdy kind of way,
Yeah.
in a way. But he has a big ass anime. Like, people have listened to him
Really?
because he likes anime.
So just
people,
because of
people
that,
even make like freaking like pictures. Like he's like wearing like a Kowski outfits from Naruto,
Mhm.
but anime style. You know, he has like his hair kind of dyed on the side blonde or whatever, and he's wearing like the outfit on Naruto and everything. But
so
anime,
they make pictures of him
yeah,
in anime.
yeah. I'm like I've seen all them like. Where is this dude coming from? So I started kind of like listening. I haven't listened to like full songs, but I kind of like listening to like certain parts.
Yeah,
And I'm like, okay, this dude ain't so bad. There's some songs in there that I can like.
he's alright, man. Like,
I just need to start like listen to his music more and see what I like out of him.
what does he say? Can't keep my dick in my pants.
Oh yeah, yeah. And yeah, I think he should be the first guy that off of the XXL magazine.
That's gonna be big. Yeah.
he's gonna get big. I think he's like really. He's gonna come up with start being featured in like big songs with big rappers.
Probably. That's what I think too. He's gonna start making hits with
Mhm.
other people. Next thing you know, he's gonna be on like Billboard
And
Top
that's when the
100.
singles are gonna start happening.
That's what I think is gonna happen. Did you hear about him getting beat up though?
Yeah, they set him up.
Yeah, I didn't see the video of them getting sent up.
That's what everybody's saying. I haven't seen the video either, but they set his ass up, like the people who own the club or whatever.
Yeah, they set him up to get beat up. But he got beat up by some other
He
guy.
got jumped, but apparently the dudes who jumped it, they got their ass beat right there. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
they
a
got
big
their
old
ass.
entourage.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but that's messed up, man.
Because of beef over with some other rapper or something like that.
Something.
I forgot his name. I think something Jacobs or something like that.
So lately, other than like Bay Area rappers that I've been listening to,
Mm-hmm.
I also been listening to this guy named T Grizzly.
T Grizzly.
You ever heard of him?
Mm-mm.
He's from Detroit, but he moved to Atlanta, and he makes kind of trap music. He's badass, man. Like he made a song with Lil. His biggest song right now is called "First Day Out"
Mm-hmm.
because he was in jail and he came out of jail and he got real big after he got out of jail, and the song's called "First Day Out."
Yeah.
But then he made like his hit right now is a song with Lil Yachty. It's called "From D to the A" because he moved from Detroit to Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's called "From the D to the A." Yeah, that song's badass, man. Like, honestly, like you gotta listen to his music. You gotta listen to it like in a car with big sound system. You'll be happy with
Oh,
it.
okay.
Like that's the kind of music he makes. You gotta put yourself in the mood.
Mm-hmm.
You be shooting up people.
I've been noticing that like music is a lot of people coming out of Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
Like
Lil Yachty,
Mhm.
Lil Uzi Vert,
Migos, right?
Migos.
They're like the biggest ones out there, right?
Migos, yeah, the biggest ones out there. A lot of producers, Metro Boomin,
Mm-hmm.
Mike Will Made It.
I guess you even count Childish Gambino in a way because he's from over there too.
Really? He's from Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you can count him as from over there. Well, you got classics like Outkast, Goody
Yeah.
Mob. You got Young Jeezy, T.I.
There's that guy Rari.
Oh yeah, Rari that just came out.
Mm-hmm. He's like super young. I
Oh,
think
have you heard of Joey Badass?
Joey Bat. Yes, of course I've heard of him, man.
But he's not from Atlanta. He's from New York.
Yeah, I listen to his music.
Really?
Uh-huh,
I need to listen to it. I need to start
he
listening to
has
it.
that old school like New York like
That
beats to
boom
it.
tap, boom boom
Yeah.
boom tap.
And the flow and everything. Kind of like a Biggie Smalls like type of beats,
Yeah, that's the.
like in a way like that, kind of something like that. But his spin on like his flow and it's like it's almost old school.
Really?
Hmm. That's why I've always been like interested in him. Well, that's gonna do it for us today. You know, we've had our real talk, but this is a new series we're doing. You know, we're gonna call it Real Talk with Dan and David, or David and Dan, however we put it. But it's something we look forward to doing more. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Peace out, guys. And be out on the lookout for my new mixtape.